it's because I hurt my back and we're rolling with it. So, this collective specifically has some interesting stuff going on in the works. You are someone who definitely, you are either someone who is very esoteric, or you are someone who is very logical, or you're a bit of both. We have someone here who loves to learn multiple languages. You could really love to talk to people. When you travel, you like to get to know the locals, right? You like to talk to people. If you're someone who's into the esoteric, you could study multiple different things. So you could study astrology, divination, astral travel, many different points of interest. You're definitely somebody that likes to learn a lot of things at the same time. Very curious, open-minded, adaptable, and loves to talk to people. Right now though, I got some really interesting stuff in the synchronicities. Those will always be in the caption down below, okay? We had the From the Start by Good Kid and Pon de Replay by Rhianna. Two very, very different vibes of songs. So there could be an underlying sadness there from a time in the past, or this could be somebody else. I also got, some of you here may identify with Arcturian Starseeds. Some of you here may like record players, specifically gramophones, soft jazz. An orange Tabby Cat came through, Shaggy from Scooby Doo, Matthew, that could be your name or someone you know. Alzheimer's came through as well, and pink roses. But all those synchronicities will be in the caption, so I won't list them all off for you here. But what I got here was there's this, like, how do I put it? Like I said, we do mugwort. We have mugwort, so that does talk about dream work, lucid dreaming, astral travel, that type of thing. And we have marshmallow, so shielding during times of vulnerability. There's some sort of protection being offered here because there's a breakthrough of disruption. There's some kind of disruptive force in your life that we're breaking through. I see the dog here for being loyal to what you love in the form of purification and grounding, breaking negative energy around the sacral chakra, around the creativity. We have the self-love charm and transformation with the butterfly. So just very, very interesting. It's like I thought that breakthrough and disruption was such a wild combination, so I was already hooked. You're definitely a very interesting collective. But what I have here is that there's somebody in your midst who does not want to work with you. They're actively not working with you. I don't know why at all, but these daggers here in the background really stood out to me. Right? There's this hidden element here. Now, this could just be yourself, right? Let's all have a moment of self-awareness. You are definitely the type of person who is very much going within and self-aware, so you know, if you know, you know. But this could be both. So there could be somebody on the outside that's kind of disrupting things, sabotaging things, and this could also be an element of your own, because I do see here that we're currently working through anxiety. The nightmare card, anxiety is being broken, and we're currently kind of quieting our inner demons. We're bringing that into balance, right? We're quieting it a little bit, and we're starting to move towards things that bring us joy again. The Knight of Cups is about romanticizing your life, so it's like having more appreciation for life, not necessarily drowning in the doom and gloom, right? But there's this underlying betrayal energy here. I'm not sure how, but you'll notice all this energy showing here is like this yellow and green of self-confidence and the heart chakra, and then we have this blue and red, so like passion and expression. Some sort of betrayal here, or betraying energy. And then we go right on back into our yellow and our green, so it's like this hidden in the background. There's like this betrayal energy. It's so strange because it's like it's passionate communication, type of energy, but it followed by the Two of Pentacles is like priority straight, you know, balancing everything around us in health, wealth, and home, in matters of, you know, it's a very interesting contrast here, letting go of anxieties. So I found that interesting, that that's the one card that was such a stark contrast. So it was telling me that somebody or something was hidden, especially since in this moon card, which talks about intuition, hidden illusions, there are similar colors here with that red and that like teal bluish green. So there's definitely something here, which of course had me curious. What or why you need to hear this at this time is there's definitely, we're sad, there's some depression here, or this inner child wound that we're currently working on. The Hermit is all about going within. So we're going in and we're working on this specific wound, this specific sadness, because we don't feel like the Nine of Pentacles right now. We don't feel like someone who's surrounded by their abundance, content, and cool with just waiting around for things to come to them. There's a judgment call happening here too. So it's like we're judging what's coming in. Are our ships coming to port? We're like, what? It's like, this is not matching up. This should be upright, but it's not. And I see here that there's this little Page of Pentacles, this little new beginning, but it's sideways. So it's up and it's down. It's in between. And it revolves around this Queen of Pentacles. Again, we don't feel grounded, stable, none of that. This little new, so it's like an investment in someone or something, and we're like, this is the return. Yeah, this is the return. It's giving like we got scammed on something. We were promised something and it didn't come through. It was very interesting to see this. Not that that's good for you or anything, but it's definitely giving like the ends do not justify the means. What I received is not what I asked for, you know? And now we're sitting here looking at it and going, what is this? You know what I mean? What you need to do about it at this time is not work with whoever this is, right? There's that Three of Pentacles in reversed again, but this time the Ten of Swords is reversed for letting go of this betrayal, letting go of working with this. Like, don't work with whoever is doing this. It's such a strange little hidden energy here, because we also have the World for repeating cycles, but it's sideways. So it's like there's some kind of step you have to take to decide whether you repeat that cycle or break that cycle. Absolutely fascinating. And again, it's about making plans. There's a lot of like passion. Are you being taken advantage of? Or is this something worth pursuing? You know? There's just like, it is a very clear warning to me. Like, obviously you have free will, you can decide for yourself, use your own discernment, but like, this is a pretty clear warning that like, if your heart's not in it, like if you are not chomping at the bit to do it, and it feels like you're hearing the same old, it's a no. Yeah, especially since we have this like hard work, but then the Two of Cups reversed right after that. You know? It's like not an equal give and take. Someone's working more than they should be, kind of hoping and wishing on a prayer, and then it doesn't turn out reciprocal. It's like interesting too, because we have this eye here, which makes me think of Evil Eye, and only one of the hands has it. So that's really interesting. it just, I don't know, it feels like there's somebody hidden in your midst, my friend, who does not have your best interest at heart. This is not the call for you to like cut off everybody you know, but it's definitely feeling like there's some form, you're going to get this clarity either through your dream state or through this inner child work that you're doing, that's going to help you successfully break through this disruption. There's some kind of disruptive energy here that does not have your best interest in mind. So now that I've given you all of that, I want to get into the Oracle advice cards to give you just a little bit more advice on this, because like that was like normally the answers are a little bit more specific, but this one felt very hidden. It was very strange. It was honestly, it was very fascinating. It gave me like mysterious kind of feel. Some of you may be into mystery, Sherlock Holmes. Like it just felt like I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what is this? So let's see. Who's calling today? You're calling today. Let's get you into your advice oracle cards and see what other advice your guides have to guide you through this at this time, because that seems like a bit of a conundrum here. And again, it's not to make you super paranoid, it's just to kind of bring some awareness to it, you know? That there may be somebody who's not really, like if it feels like you're being sold something, like a too good to be true kind of thing, double check, be wary, give it some time, you know, because you may be correct. Let's see. But make sure it's not because you have an inner child wound and you're rejecting everything around you. Let's see. Spirit. No. It is my intention that if you see my face here or anywhere else on the internet, that your burdens will be lifted and you will leave here feeling lighter. I am the campfire that you rest at before you go face the final boss, which is usually yourself. So, Spirit, let's soothe their fears, ease their anxieties, and provide them with some clarity and guidance to help them walk along their path. Please and thank you. Oh, Spirit. Spirits of the Divine Order of the Highest Good. What is the advice for the collective here regarding this mysterious 9th house in Gemini energy? Well, Gemini in unhealed energy is very two-faced as well, so there could be somebody who is telling your business. I would just be very careful about that. Yes, what is the closing advice for this collective around their 9th house in Gemini? Soul's Voyage. Embrace your journey between lives. Understanding it shapes your current existence. There could be some hidden knowledge that would be helpful to you, either from a past life or from your inner child work. So I would advise you to look into this and see what lessons you can glean from those areas of your life. They may hold some knowledge that you need in this lifetime. What other closing advice do you have for this collective regarding their 9th house of Gemini and this mysterious, like, cloak and dagger sort of feel that's going on here? It's like Moriarty and Sherlock happening. Path of the heart. Follow the calling of your heart. It leads you to your destiny. So yeah, follow your heart on it. If it feels like, if it doesn't feel right, don't do it, okay? If someone's like, oh, we should invest in this thing or start up this thing, and you're just like, it's not really lighting up my heart, it doesn't feel like that's really my calling, listen to that, okay? Don't let them sweet talk you into it. 3 more on closing advice for this collective regarding their 9th house in Gemini. This is sideways. So again, we're working through releasing anxiety and fear-based patterns. Mind over matter. Your thoughts have the power to reshape your reality. Use them wisely. So yes, Your subconscious mind is a proving mind. What you tell it out loud or think, the subconscious actively looks for through confirmation bias to prove your reality to you. So this would be a good time to make sure that you're paying attention to your thoughts, how you're showing up, so that you can give yourself that clarity and discernment to see who's playing you and who's not, okay? Because there's definitely, like, you're someone who enjoys talking to people. You may enjoy, like, you may have a large group of friends, or you may have a smaller circle, but they're very mentally stimulating conversations that you have, but somebody in there is not for you. So this would be the time when we need to make sure that we're not getting in our own way. 2 more, please, on advice for the collective watching this video and on their 9th house in Gemini and this strange energy. Silence speaks. In silence, find the deep wisdom of your being. So this was reversed. So this is something that we are avoiding. Our inner stillness, our inner silence. Yeah, the disruptions. Disruptions of you going within and actually looking. So they may be someone who doesn't really like silence. So like if you're sitting in the same room, instead of just vibing and body doubling and all that, they would be the one who would never stop talking. This could be you as well. This could be something that, so it's either that person, or this is a trait you need to be careful of, because it could be when you start like accidentally revealing too much about yourself, trauma dumping, that kind of stuff. People don't need to know all your business, okay? They don't need to know all that, because if you give them the keys to hurt you, they will. That's not everybody, but if you tell anybody who will listen, or at least people who are close to you, if everybody in your circle knows the keys to hurt you, someone in that circle is going to utilize that key to do so. It's just how that works. Okay, so just be very aware of, again, don't treat everybody like they're gonna hurt you, but just be very aware of when people tell on themselves, to not give them that information. And last but not least, we have spiritual regression. Seek healing and wisdom in the memories of your soul's journey. Yeah, there's some kind of message, knowledge in the past, or in a past life, whichever you believe in. There's some kind of past something, lesson that we're not paying attention to here, because we got that twice. We got this twice, right? Twice of some kind of past knowledge that would be very useful here. So I would look into that. If you're someone who knows how to do that type of thing, I would look into it. If you're someone who's more of a dream worker, I would go into dream work, look into your dreams. They have powerful messages for you. Yeah, my goodness. That's going to help you, because there's something here that we're missing, and the key to unlocking it, as I'm noticing now looking at this little spread, the first 2 cards are upright, and then we have the mind over matter horizontally, and then the last 2 cards are upside down, they're reversed. So this is what I'm looking at here, right? This is the exact layout I'm looking at. Upright, upright, sideways, reversed. So there's something we need to address here in order to write this. Letting the silence speak for itself in order to unlock that little key here. So again, that pattern of somebody talking anytime there's silence, being uncomfortable in silence. It could be somebody who gossips whenever things get quiet or someone leaves the room. I would be very wary of that person. And again, If it's not a person and it's just you, you know your situation best, use your own discernment, please. Then there is some kind of memory here from the past or a past life that has to do with like negativity around the sacral chakra, the inner child, self-love. I got Alzheimer's again and an orange tabby cat, so there could be something there somehow. So you could have lost somebody to Alzheimer's. I'm so sorry, I know how that feels. You could have also lost a tabby cat. Again, I'm so sorry, I know how that feels. But yeah, like there's definitely this underlying, like it can go both ways, either or, and it could also be both. So I would be very, like, this is what we need to be working on, is paying attention to what we're feeding our subconscious so that we can actually clear through the disruptions here. Because it seems like we have a disruption within ourselves, and then there's somebody in the midst around us that's also a disruption, but in a different way. So I would just be careful of that, okay? I'm also noticing surrenders freedom here. Surrender to what is, it brings peace and freedom. So yeah, there's this like resistance to it. It's like seeing it for what it is. So there could be a mind block here on not wanting to see it, even though we see it. Yeah, I don't want to see it. Yep, and then life between lives. I'm telling y'all, each life is a lesson for the soul. Honor your past and future lives. There's a pattern. There's some kind of pattern. There's some kind of something in the past. Whether it's past life or your past, that has that answer for you. And we keep ignoring it. We're afraid of it. Yeah. But yeah. So, my goodness. I hope that provided some help, some clarity, some insight. Because this was mystifying. Like, and I'm the tarot reader. So, I hope that this was helpful. This is all I have for you today. If you are interested in a personal reading, or you're someone who likes things like, what does this retrograde have in store for me, or like funner reads like that, I offer those at the link in my bio. One is through my shop and one is through my Patreon, where, you know, I have all kinds of fun little goodies over there, so please feel free to check it out. I also do things on YouTube and Instagram. Feel free to check it out, see what you think. And again, if you're watching this from YouTube, that link will be in the description box down below. Just check it out, see if anything calls to you, resonates. If not, no biggie, no rush, no pressure. None of the above, okay? Yeah. If you don't vibe with me and this is the last time I see you, thank you so much for your time and your energy. I appreciate you for being here and for allowing me into any part of your time. I wish you so much love, luck, joy, peace, abundance, health, wealth, and healing and happiness on your journey. Please remember that life is an ever crooked path and you are never off of it, okay? And if you have chosen to follow me and you do like my vibe, thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I really feel so grateful and privileged to be able to channel these messages for you guys and provide any help I can. Really, I hope all the same for you, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.